efforts through spring, fantastic. Follow through second half. Considering you put yourself way behind, the response was good. Okay, just little things moving forward. If we just review on what we looked at from half time, the idea was to play Rafa high at the start of the second half to try and exploit that. I don't feel we got the ball out to the right enough. I don't take anything away from Rafael's positioning, because you put yourself in a position for us to go and play out. Maybe sometimes the game just doesn't give it us enough. All right, so that's not putting blame on anybody. With regards to the attack into the defence, closing down on the number 8 was far less influential in the game. Okay, so a couple of times I saw it, Michelle, where you'd switched off and then you sprinted straight back in to go figure it. All right, positive, because you're still trying to work to instruction and create something out of the situation. 8 was less influential. We got more of a grip in midfield and things started to move forward. Yeah, just saw your body language out, please. With regards to defending, holding the line, that was what the edict was at half time. We didn't do it and they scored a second goal off it. Okay, you just need to learn and grow from that moving forward. It's the drop from 10 to the drop to 5, so then just decide to be brave and hold the line. Okay, the rest of it we invited on ourselves. So yes, could we be critical on the cross? Could we be critical? I actually thought that whoever it was who played the defensive header out was a great initial defensive header out, but then all we did was allow the pressure back on, and then of course they score off the goal by picking up the pieces. The response mentally from that took us about 10 minutes, and then the adjustments started to really kick through, and that was, I think a lot of that was actually down to some substitutions. With regards to the attacking, coach had laid out the fact we want us to go with more purpose. The bottom line is we go with more purpose. Michelle, Malik starts to get infectious across the group. We start to generate. Rafa, I thought you were excellent in how you were always trying to look for angles and push the goal. You score a great goal from it, deserved goal from it. If we can start to do that more consistently, then you're going to be a hell of a player and the group's going to benefit massively. All right, with regards to the second one, you worked hard, I believe, to get the corner, if I remember correctly. You're going in 1 against 2, but you're deciding to go positive as opposed to electing to go negative. Even Luciano, there's a couple of breaks on the right-hand side where you're looking to break and ask the question. At this level, the defenders aren't that great. They're not going to decelerate, so if you go ask the question and put it on the back foot, let's see how good they really are. As a result, we've got 2 goals out of the situation. One that's created a set piece for the goal, nice way to finish out, and one, best goal of the game. All right, moving forward, little bits to learn just from game management. I said to Milton, always have a bottle of water behind the goal. You should never switch off. You're going looking for water while they're playing your position. All right, the momentum with soccer players 18 through 23, with all due respect, guys, experience will teach you to deal with momentum better, and you're not there yet as a group. All right, Rafa alluded to the fact that we're a young group, so if you're not there yet, hold your position, hold your discipline, and get things done. You've worked hard to get back to 2-2. Give or take a 50-50 call, we're 3-2 down and chasing it again, and that's too much effort expanded for how hard you've worked to pull yourself back in the game. All right, so sometimes it's not about winning, it's just a refusal to get beat. Okay, so learn from this massively, because you switched off, not in your role, you switched off because we scored, and that could have ultimately cost us the game. All right, that said, at the end, great shout by coach to go 3-5-2. You listen, Marcus. 75 minutes, 15 to go, we freshen it up, we look to go. Rudy, excellent in how you didn't get involved and was really gone. And you just held shape. Sometimes it's just holding the 20 by 20 and letting everything else dictate around you. Okay, as a result of that, Pierre got on the ball, we looked a different side. Okay, so to say you didn't deserve anything out of the game would be a lie. You worked hard to put yourself back in, but from a maturity perspective, once you get there, don't let it go. All right, in anything. Questions? Faluto, thanks for the warm down. Gentlemen, thank you very much for everything. All right.
Yeah, boys.